Mark Marston, guitar teacher at CYM, and I'm here to talk about nail care for guitarists. For the classical guitarist, proper nail care will make the difference between full, satisfying tone and just okay tone. Just like violinists and cellists need quality bows to get the best sound out of their instrument, guitarists need good fingernails. To start off, there are 3 items that every guitarist should have in their case or their music stand so they're always ready. A nail file, a buffer, and clippers. So to be really clear, the clippers are for the left hand only. Our left hand nails need to be kept very short. If you think about it, it's pretty obvious. If they get long, they'll get in the way of your fretting. So I always keep my clippers right here on my music stand. So when I'm practicing, if I notice they're a little too long, I can take care of them right then and there. Now for the right hand, that's what the nail file and buffers are for. So first, let's take a look at the file. This is just a plain old Revlon nail file you can find at any drugstore. There's lots of other kinds of files out there. Some are good, some are bad. It's really hard to tell by looking at them. So to play it safe, I always just go with the Revlon. You use this file to shorten your nails and to shape them. You don't need to do that every day, maybe once or twice a week. Depends how fast your nails grow. So to shape them, one thing you don't want to do is just take the nail file and go straight across and shape the nail evenly like that. If you think about where the nail actually touches the string, which is pretty much on the corner on this side, that's where we have to shape it. So you're going to put the file at about a 45-degree angle, and then I just saw back and forth until I see dust collect at every point where the nail is touching the nail file. Just trying to move where you can see the best with the light. Once I start to see dust collect at every contact point, I know my nail file or my nail surface is nice and flat, just like a guitar pick, where it'll touch the nail. You don't want it to be curved. For instance, like my pinky, which I don't file, so you can see how it's naturally shaped. It's curved and it wouldn't hit the string evenly. This side of the nail doesn't really matter, but I do take the file and just round it off to make sure there's no corners or any little cracks that might catch on something and cause your nail to break. Now when I talk about shaping nails, a common question I always get is how long should they be? You can't really tell by looking at them like this. You kind of have to look from this side. If I look from this side and I see the nail just barely peeking over my fingertip, then they're probably just about long enough. If I can't see them at all, they're too short. If I see a lot of nail, they're probably too long. Another way you can check is what we call a click test. When you have your guitar, just go like this. If you can hear the nails click, they're probably fine. If they sound like this, then they're probably too short. In any case, you want to make sure that you don't let your nails grow too long, because long nails only do one thing, and that's break. Now, after you've shaped the nail, you get out your buffer. This is a 7-way buffer. You can find them in any drugstore. There's lots of different kinds. Sometimes the colors are different, but as long as they say 7-way, they're good for guitar playing. There's others that are 4, maybe 3. Those aren't always so good. So this is the kind I always get. In a pinch, you could actually use this instead of a nail file because the coarsest textures will shape the nail just like a nail file, but they don't last very long before they start to look like this. So it's best to use a nail file for the shaping and this for daily finishing touches and buffing. Now after I've shaped it, what I do is I go pretty quickly over the coarsest ones, which are they go by number. So number 1 and 2 are the coarsest. I'll go real quick just to get rid of any nooks and crannies that may be left over from filing them. But I don't spend a lot of time on 1 and 2 because you could actually make your nails a lot shorter and change the shape. Then I might go to 3. The ones I spend the most time on are number 4, number 5, and number 6. Those are the ones that say even out, and you can really dig in with this. And I'm just rubbing it right along the side of the nail, and I'll go through every number. The next one says smooth the nail, and then the last one is buff the nail. And I buff my nails every single day before I play. This is like rosining my bow. So this will make the surface of the nail smooth as glass, so that it gets nice, good contact with the string. Now you might be wondering why I only used 6. Number 7 is always shine the nail, and it means that literally. That will make your nails look shiny. If you want them shiny, you can do that, but it's not going to make any difference in your guitar playing. Now, if you have not grown your nails yet, or if you're just getting started, or if you have trouble growing them and they're way too short now, still a good idea to get a buffer and buff them every day. Buffing your nails will help them grow. It keeps them smooth so they don't catch on anything and break. It also improves the circulation. Plus, it gets you in the habit of daily caring for your nails, which will help your guitar playing in the long run. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check us out on social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And if you're interested in lessons with me, be sure to check out the link in the description below. Thank you.